Come one, come all. Thank you guys so much for being here and stopping on in. Today, we are diving into a little bit from Lingua Ignota. We're going to listen to this track, the final track off of her album, Caligula, which was released in 2019. That will be the track, I Am the Beast. We are listening to this because this was suggested. This was sponsored by Stefan. Stefan, thank you so much for the recommendation and for the support. I truly appreciate that. Okay, so I am familiar with Kristen Hayter, with Lingua Ignota. I've listened to two of her albums, with Sinner Get Ready, and then under her, the Reverend Kristen Hayter new artist title, I listened to her album Saved, which I don't think I made a video for my albums of the year for 2023, but that was one of my albums of the year for 2023. I think I still have my list somewhere if I was to look it up, I think that she is such an incredible artist, very difficult to listen to in some respects, but like if you dive into it, very, very much worth it. So I'm kind of excited to give a listen to this particular track. Like I said, I've listened to the album that came after this one, but I haven't explored any of her earlier material. So that's what we'll be doing right now. I'm looking really quick to see if I could find my list. Like I said, I never actually made my list, or I never actually made an official video. Did I? But my 2023 best of. Let's see. Got Liturgy on here, Veil of Maya, Blood Ceremony, Zop, Joaquin, Cornejo, Aleph, Reverend Kristen Michael Hayter, HMLTD, Dodensheimgard, Cow, as in K-A-U. I got some bands on here. It was kind of I'm looking at it, was kind of a black metal year for me. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Let's dive on into this one. We'll discuss it a little bit after. Here we go. that's it. Okay. I know for a lot of you, this may be your first experience on the channel. Well, on the channel, yes, in general. This may be your first experience with Lingua Ignota. And I guarantee you, some of you may hate this. Completely understandable. There's kind of like a trifecta of, I'm saying specifically experimental artists, female artists that are like leading a path. Chelsea Wolf up there? She's in the back over there. Chelsea Wolf. We've listened to Anna von Hauswolf, and I would definitely put here in this category, and Kristen Hayter here. I think that Kristen Hayter is one of, and I'll go out on this limb. I would absolutely go out on this limb. I think she was one of the most forward-thinking artists in modern-day music. And not that her music is like on the radio or getting like a ton of streams or anything like that necessarily, but I think that she's one of the most forward-thinking, raw, talented artist in the modern music scene. Her music is not easy to listen to. It's not easy to digest. As a matter of fact, the album that I mentioned, Saved, her most recent album, as far as I know, under her new name, I've only listened to it once. And I don't really have a desire to listen to it again. Well, actually, it's been a few years. I don't have a desire to listen to it again anytime soon. But you know, sometimes there's those films that you watch, and they are so powerful, they are so dramatic, so tragic, such a brilliant story. You can't help but give it, 2 thumbs up, 10 stars, whatever you want to say, but you don't want to watch it again. Maybe because some of the content is just too real, too raw, whatever it might be. That album is one of those where I can't help but praise it, but I almost don't know an experience again. I think that Lingua Ignota features some of the most raw, passionate, deeply emotional, and I mean resonant vocal performances, lyrics, music in general. The way that she performs is just rawly human. And the way that she invokes pain, torment, feelings of that nature, and delivers that is, I would say, more raw and real than most other artists that I know. Because it's not polished up. It's not beautiful. The beginning half of this track is beautiful, yes. But like the ending where she's just crying out, like it's painful. And why should pain be beautified? And I just think that she does it incredibly well. The music here, it's really cool because the first half kind of has this soliloquy, operatic kind of quality to it with the way that she sings. It sounds like a dirge with the way it moves. It's incredibly bare. You hear some creakings of perhaps violin and other string instruments back here, but it's a very bare track in the beginning. And I like how all focuses on her voice and the way she sings, which is just incredibly beautiful. I love how even when she sings in that kind of way, you still get a feeling of that rawness. And as that first half begins to move towards the second half in that bombastic transition, you start to hear some of the rawness in her voice come through. Some of the creaking in her throat show through the polish of her vocals. And eventually, of course, that coalesces into the ending, which, along with some incredibly muddy, distorted guitar and, production that is just blowing everything kind of out of proportion and such and making it come outside the line, so to speak, it just sends it into an ecstatic and painfully euphoric ending in which she just cries out in that way. And I think that this is an incredible piece of art. I genuinely would say that her music almost defies and pushes what music can be and toes the line of just being performance art. And I cannot heap enough praise onto her music. And honestly, this track is actually really not as experimental and hard to listen to as some of her other work that at least I've listened to. But this is actually a great kind of entry point into her music, I would say, if you're interested in some capacity. But yeah, I think that this was a fantastic piece and a great, artful, soulful piece of music. Beast he named me, beast I am. I am grief. Come claim me, come claim me. Come claim me. All I know, oh, I'm sorry, all I want is boundless love. All I know is violence. All I know is violence. And when she sings this line in particular, all I want is boundless love, she sings that in this beautiful, smooth, romantic way, the way that she actually says love. But then the next lines, those that follow, violence, continue to kind of come down a little bit for as beautiful as she sings it. And I'm familiar with the Lingua Ignota and her music through Anthony Fantano. Many years ago, I watched like interviews with them and kind of watched reviews about her music, and that's how I kind of got into it. So like I'm venturing that this is about abuse, as I know that she went through certain abusive relationships and things like that. So Beast he named me, I am grief. I feel like this is her discussing that hold that this other person had over her and then claiming her. And then, of course, all she wants is boundless love, but all that she knows is the violence and abuse that's rendered unto her. And then praise me, beast I am. Praise me, beast I am. Almost as if she's been emotionally beat down so that she looks at herself as a beast, because that's what this other person is beating her down with and making her feel like. And so even in that state, she's saying like, praise me, like, give me something. Like, and I like the lyrics. They're very repetitive in a sense, right? There's not like a lot of different lines or whatever, but it's very hard hitting, especially I think once you kind of know some of like her history and such. I think that this is a thoroughly powerful track. And I think that's part of why I really like her music as well, because it's not always easy to listen to. But guess what? The themes that she's covering in her music are not easy to handle. And it's really open of her to explore those themes and to do it in such a way like this. I genuinely love this type of music. I love it from her. I'm a fan of hers. And this is a great request. Let me know what you guys thought, of course, in the comments down below. Stefan, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the request as well. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Hope you're having a great day out there. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.